The crypto market is moving again. I think we have entered into a new bull market, and I'm going to talk about 4 incredible cryptos which I think you need to understand if you are interested in investing in crypto in this year and into next. Obviously, nothing else on this channel is financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in money. Let's get into today's video. The first project we're going to talk about today is SingularityNet. All of these are linked down below, guys, if you want to go and check them out after this video. Now, in the early part of 2023, we have seen a huge rise in the interest in AI, and particularly AI cryptos, which have seen a massive explosion towards the upside, although we have seen a bit of a pullback, which potentially gives us a good opportunity if we are looking to invest. Now, SingularityNet itself is the world's leading decentralized AI marketplace running on the blockchain. The core mission is to develop artificial general intelligence for a beneficial technological singularity. Now, it's all about creating a foundation for the emergence and decentralization of human-level intelligence, open sourcing the creation of artificial intelligence. Now, there's lots of things that humans are very good at, and things that we want machines to be able to do can be sometimes quite difficult. If we want a machine to be able to analyze tons and tons of data, then it can do it, but it usually only works on certain parameters because it doesn't have AI. It can only recognize a particular function in that particular data. Now, humans, obviously, we only have a limited amount of time because going and searching through tons and tons of data is 1, time consuming, and 2, horrendously boring. And because of that, AI really needs to step in and take over. AI has the ability to think like a human being, but to access enormous amounts of data and do it extremely fast, which is what makes it such a powerful tool. Now, this particular platform offers a variety of different AI algorithms, which can be used for a variety of different tools. Integrated AI services within your own applications. That might be things like chatbots, that might be things like data analysis, that might be things like trading algorithms or something like that. They also offer things like AI domain-specific language, or DSL, which is a deep self-organizing network of AI agents running on the SingularityNet platform, can outsource work to each other dynamically, basically working as humans work, but in a more efficient way without so much time consumption. They're also achieving things through AGIX staking and bridging, which allows interoperability between different blockchains such as Ethereum and Cardano, where you can transfer tokens across supported blockchains using this function. Now, the AGIX token is used on the platform to pay for different services and different utilities. As you can see here, it also allows you to access things like governance and voting, multi-chain tokens, staking, and ecosystem airdrops, so rewards are given away now and then. Now, they've done a huge amount of work in the past with Cardano, and they are well recognized in the space of cryptocurrency with an excellent team. They've been in the past famous for creating the Sophia robot, which is probably the most advanced AI robot that many people have seen, and is basically kind of what kickstarted the whole AI revolution. You can see we've got Cardano and Hanson Robotics, which is what I've just mentioned, is the builder of Sophia, and various other partners as well. Now, the next project we're going to talk about today, which has been an extremely popular cryptocurrency in the start of 2023, is Fetch.ai, an infrastructure for smart autonomous services. With Fetch.ai, you can build, deploy, and connect smart agents to automate Web3 systems and reinvent business models. Similar to what I've just talked about, with the ability to implement AI services into already existing things, instead of having someone employed to sit there and answer questions and help as support on a website or something like that, which could be quite costly if you have a number of different people doing it. You can replace this system with an AI person who's going to be able to answer like a human, and most people would never even tell the difference. Now, down below, we can explore some of the different tools in which they've got. So they've got autonomous software code acting on behalf of humans, organization of machine actors. Now, lots of information is processed all the time by different people, but this is time consuming, very complex sometimes, so wouldn't it be amazing if a machine or a machine learning tool was able to do this for us? You can see that the Agentverse is the sandbox for experimentation and learning using the browser IDE, discovery of other agents, and messaging and hosting features of your online agents don't have to be offline. And then the micro agents executing on business logic, and then you get up to the autonomous economic agent framework, basically done on its own without any interference at all really required from any human actors. So basically it's a tool suite for developers who are building already on different Web 2 environments, and if they want to upgrade processes and things they are using by implementing AI tools, then Fetch provides them with all of that. And if you want to build on Fetch and you are a developer, then you can find the developer docs down here and find out more information at this website, which is again linked down below. The next one we're going to talk about is Render Token. Now, this might be a little bit complex to understand, but you've probably seen nowadays cutting edge movies, cutting edge video games. And this all takes enormous amounts of rendering. Now, we're probably wondering, well, what is rendering? Well, if you see an image or a video game, then you'll see that it has tons and tons of detail. All that detail is effectively rendering, okay? Once you zoom into a particular point on, let's say, a building or a car or something, the rendering is basically what shows you the detail. However, because technological advancement within gaming and movies and everything else is becoming so rapid, the details required to be rendered also enormous. And this can't always be achieved through the software that developers, etc. are using. So render token is basically a distributed GPU rendering on the blockchain. This means that people can upload different projects, etc., and they can be rendered through a separate service somewhere else using the tech that they have in order to produce high quality work at the other end. The Render Network is a leading provider of decentralized GPU-based rendering solutions, revolutionizing the digital creation process. This obviously means that people can do things at the fraction of a cost and speed of in-house rendering. And here you see the Render Network creates a much more efficient, powerful, and widely scalable rendering network. And they're looking here to help technological advancement. What we have seen in the last couple of years is a crazy shift. When we get talking about technology, we see that technology is basically a snowball effect. Every time something is developed, it allows something else to get developed, and the speed at which everything is happening just gets faster and faster and faster until the machinery, etc. that we have isn't able to keep up with our aspirations, our visions. And this is where Render Token comes in and helps out with this. Now, there's an extensive team which you can come and find out more down below. They've also been featured on loads of different news sites, and there's so much more information that you can find out here about the uses of the Render Token, such as media, industry, augmented reality, mixed reality, gaming, medical world, as well as virtual reality, and so much more. And the last project we're going to talk about today is Ocean Protocol, which again, link down below, along with everything else. Now, Ocean Protocol works in a pretty unsexy area of the crypto market, and that is in data, decentralization of data challenges and data problems. Now, you're probably aware that using your mobile phone or using your computer, whatever, you produce data. That data is then sold on to other key stakeholders who will then use it to create better competing products and much, much more. Now, as we move forward from Web 2 into Web 3, then data is potentially going to be democratized and shared amongst other people. Data itself can be used in far more efficient ways if you have AI tools and things to analyze it. I already mentioned the problems with having enormous sets of data and basically not having enough time to be able to analyze these data sets effectively and efficiently. Now, Ocean Protocol allows for different data to be sold on a marketplace. Basically collates all that data and then sells it on to people who want to go and buy it. And you can also earn Ocean tokens by creating data and putting it into the Ocean Protocol library. Data challenges, you can engage with the data science community to unlock the power of your data, because obviously there's tons of different data and you might not know how to utilize it correctly. On-ramp and off-ramp for data assets in DeFi. Ocean makes it easy to publish data services and to consume data services. Crypto wallets, exchanges, and DAOs become data wallets, exchanges, and DAOs. So basically, this is a marketplace for data. You can publish data that you own. You can also buy other data from other providers and basically trade data as you need. Now, as I've already mentioned, it's not the most exciting topic in the world, but it's an essential one, and that's what makes this such an interesting project in my opinion. What I also like here is you can buy and sell private data while preserving privacy. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what does that mean? Well, you and I produce lots of data on a daily basis, and at the moment, the companies like Google and Amazon know exactly who we are and what data we're providing. However, if you had it through an encrypted system, then that would slightly change, and you would still provide information on things you've been buying, selling, where you stay in hotels, and so much more, but you wouldn't be identified as being a part of that data, and the data would be produced separately from your identity. Now, Ocean Protocol, along with all of the other projects I talked about today, has tons of things going on. I do see a massive development happening this year in AI crypto and so much more. The crypto market has started to get rallying again, which means we will start to see floods and floods of investment entering the space. This is an exciting time to be involved in crypto, because there's so much opportunity right now and you need to be in the right place to be able to find out more about it. So what better place than subscribing to this channel if you want to learn more about crypto, NFTs, and so much more. Also, guys, if you enjoyed today's video and found it useful, hit the like button for me. Thank you very much for doing that, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye-bye.